Hi everybody, we're here at John Sadler's Auto Repair, and today we have a 2015 Toyota Highlander Limited with a 3.5 liter engine. The customer goes to the Toyota dealership since 2015 to get their oil changes and basic service done, and they saw me on YouTube for the fuel injection cleaning, so they're here for that service. And as I was looking around, they told me that they want me to change their brake fluid also, and just kind of look over, and they smell kind of a funny smell for the first minute they started when the engine's cold. So I drove it. The vehicle does have lots of power. It does need fuel injection cleaning. And I'll show you what I found out about the brake fluid. Because everyone that knows me, I always verify what everybody else does first. So when the brake fluid goes bad, it gets discolored. And it gets kind of a darker color to it. And this brake fluid here looks brand new. I mean, it just looks, that's exactly how it looks out of the bottle. I don't see any debris in the tank. I don't see anything. It looks perfect. And there's a little test you can do to tell the copper content of brake fluid. And it has this little test strip just to check for brake fluid contamination. And if you get up here to the 200 to the 300 range, that's when it says required to change the brake fluid. And here it shows this FastGuard scale, and it shows hers. I just put it in the test strip a few minutes ago, and it's right here on 0. So one of the recommendations from the Toyota dealer was to change the brake fluid. There's nothing wrong with the brake fluid. The brake fluid's absolutely in great shape. One thing I did notice when I was looking around is the battery looks pretty darn old. The cover was missing off the positive terminal. Usually when that cover's up, someone had to jump start the vehicle for some kind of a reason. All this corrosion is obviously not supposed to be here, and the terminal end is in bad shape because it's all the way bottomed out here. So we're going to put a battery in it for her, because this battery is quite a few years old. I'm not sure if it's the original one, but that's the original, like, you know, numbering, labeling from Toyota. So if it was the original one, it'd be 7 years old. Batteries are good for 4 or 5 years. And then I buy these terminal ends right from Toyota, and you can see how it has a little gap, a little rubber spacer there. That's so you can't bottom it out like they did with the other one. And this comes right from Toyota also. So we're not going to do the brake fluid. This is the brake fluid we were going to use. But based on that rating being 0, the no contamination, by looking at the fluid looks brand new that I showed you inside there. So we're going to do the fuel injection cleaning, and then we're going to replace the battery, and we're going to replace the positive terminal end. So in closing, you know, she wanted a second opinion. Her car's 7 years old. She's gone to the dealer for everything, and they're going to sell her brake fluid. And it was, I think it was $170 some, and mine's $185 for parts and labor. And it doesn't need it. It doesn't need it whatsoever at all. So I always check everything when I'm looking at. And I'm looking around, and I see a condition like that. That's going to leave her stranded. So she'll have new brake fluid when it's already new, and the fuel injection cleaning. But then the car won't start because the battery's no good. And a lot of these places that put this roadside assistance, they end up putting the wrong batteries in. They're sure not going to clean the terminals up. It's just drop it in there. You'll be lucky if you get a battery hold down put back on it. How do I know this? Because I've been working on cars for many years, and I see it all the time. So it's a good idea from what this woman saw. It's time to go look for a little independent shop. She looked at my YouTube videos. She saw what kind of business I do. I'm a little bit farther for her to drive, but the quality of service she's not getting anyplace else where she's been going. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a great day.